So thank you for joining. I'm Frisky, and that's my sister. We have left our rally, and now we're heading to Hampton Beach State Park in New Hampshire. Should take us maybe 2 hours, maybe 3 hours. We're going to have a stop at a grocery store because we need to buy some food, and hopefully this is a nice drive, because so far New Hampshire has been very nice driving. So we are actually in Rochester, New Hampshire. We stopped at a grocery store to buy some food. We went in. We're amazed by how actually big it was, because so far it was the biggest grocery store we actually have stopped in so far. It was very clean, good aisles. All the stuff that I could eat, it was all over the place. It wasn't in one aisle. I find it when it's in one aisle, it's a lot more easier to shop, especially if it's a new grocery store. But what can you do? So we're still on our way to Hampton State Park. It says it's about another hour away from where we are. We haven't really hit traffic. It's just been on the medium size of traffic wait. So yeah, so far it's been a good day. My sister's been driving all day today, because on the previous day I drove all day. So as you can see from the earlier videos, that me and my sister has made it to Hampton Beach State Park. It's windy today on the coast. The wind is cold. My sister's somewhere behind me, and we have checked out. We're checking out the beach now. I don't know if you can hear me, but me and my sister are moving closer to the shores of the Atlantic Ocean. So we just walked around the pavilion of the state park, and it looks like it's closed for the season, which is very dumb because there's a lot of people in the area walking around. Today this looks like there's some kind of kite thing happening. Me and my sister saw some horses walking on the sand, and there's a lot of horse trailers in the parking lot. It's like, why is it not open? It's not even 5 yet. So my sister and I did take a little walk through the town. Not too far, like 10 minutes into town and 10 minutes back. Very small homes in this area, which I like. There's nothing wrong with the small home. Nothing at all. It's still windy. It's really windy, so hopefully the wind dies down during the night. When me and my sister were at the grocery store, we actually found some plant-based cheesecake. We're going to give them a try. I think one was chocolate, one was raspberry, and one was New York style cheesecake. It's been a while since I had a plant-based cheesecake. The ones I usually have, they're okay. They're not like the best plant-based cheesecake I have ever tried so far. Did have my first experience with my shower here at Hampton Beach State Park, because there is no shower house comfort station here for us to use, so I had to use my own shower. I was planning to test my shower before this trip, but unfortunately that never happened. My first experience was pretty good. I had to wait a little longer for the hot water than I liked. I used electric. I don't have propane in my camper. I took that out. Maybe it would have heated the water faster. Don't know. But I had a decent warm shower. I like the shower head. Space is a little confining, but for me it was okay. Yeah, overall. Now I'm going to join my sister outside and have those cheesecakes. Good morning. Good morning. Well, the wind never lies down. It did rain a little bit around 6, just spitting, it sounds like. I hit illness during the night. That wasn't fun to deal with. We were about to possibly leave today. That may or may not may still happen. We don't know yet. I am better. Just a little upset stomach. Yeah. So right now, before the rain starts, I'm trying to head to the laundromat to do some laundry, because I have to do my laundry. Yeah, it's about half an hour away from the park, the one that I want to go to. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. and I get to cross a bridge. So it looks like they're actually doing construction on this bridge, or widening it, maybe adding a new bridge. I'm on the other side of the bridge now. I think they're building a new bridge. So I'm nearing the laundromat. So about an hour and a half later, laundry's done. Now I'm heading back to camp on the way to the bridge. Bridge, I can see my rig, and I can see my sister outside of my rig. Unfortunately, she probably doesn't see me or notice me the way she's doing. I made it back to the camper. My sister's trying to make a fire. It's not going successfully. I put away my clothes. We had lunch. It hasn't rained yet, but it's definitely windy and a little cold. The rest of the afternoon and evening is still up in the air as what we're going to do, because the forecast still says rain is coming. But the most important thing I did today was the laundry, because I needed it. But even though that some of our plans have not come to happen, it's okay. We're still enjoying the campground that we're in. We may not walk to the beach again as we did yesterday. It's all ifs right now. If we feel like it, if the weather keeps just blowing this hard, it's very hard to go to, because you get cold very quickly. But hey, we're enjoying it. That's all that counts. Has stopped. Me and my sister are going to the shoreline to see it and get a little more exercise in. Yeah, but I think we're in about 4 hours straight. My sister crocheted. I just did some YouTube watching. Not much. I just only watched one video. yeah, I just basically just sat and looked at the outside the window. It was Constant and Jeffrey crying that it was raining. My sister should be technically behind me. Me and my sister didn't make to the shoreline. It's still windy. That's supposed to stop around 5, hopefully. I did wish I could get the recording of the rain that happened, but it was just a little too windy and I didn't want my camera to blow away. Yeah, but what's behind us is the store. The earlier image of the bridge and sun, that's what's coming towards us next. I don't think it's another store. At least it says it's not another store. So we actually made it to the boardwalk here. I actually didn't think we would actually see it on this trip due to the fact the weather got in the way, but yeah, the boardwalk. Probably nothing is open because season is over. So we didn't spend too much time on the boardwalk. Some of it was unable to walk due to the fact there was big puddles of water. Me and my sister didn't both want, I guess, shoes to get soaked because it's our only pair. So instead we headed back to the camper. Looks like more people came into the camp.
Look, the sun's out.
And the sun is out now. Good morning. We are on our last few hours in the state park. We just got up about maybe an hour ago. We are slowly getting ready to go because we're about to be out by 11. We want to leave at least by 9 or 10. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. As we're driving, which we would want. This state park, would we come again? Yes, but probably not to camp. We probably rent out like an Airbnb. That seems a little more easier than getting a space here. Yeah, now we're going to be heading to New York State. Should be about 4 to 5 hours on Google, so maybe up to 6 hours for us. Yeah, it's gonna be a one long drive day, and then we'll be in a state park near the state capitol. I unfortunately cannot say that state park name, so it'll be right here. So me and my sister's on the highway of 495. And we hit traffic. First time in our journey we hit traffic. I think we're already ready in 10 minutes. I fear it's a little lighter than what the 401 gets.
Just a touch.
Yeah. We're on our way to New York State. Yeah. I think it's all the traffic is going to go on Interstate 93 for Boston. That's what it seems like it on Google says. I traded spots with my sister for her to drive. We just filled up again. That's where we changed places. We're still en route to New York State. The highways, the highways we're taking are very beautiful. They always have trees in between the roads. You don't really see the buildings. It's definitely a different feeling than where we're from. Most of our highways and freeways are concrete walls or concrete buildings along the way. But yeah, the fall colors are very dull in the area we're driving on, passing by. But that's okay, there's other things to look at. This point, we have just entered New York State again. There was a little sign that says "Welcome to New York State." Yeah, we're about 45 minutes from the park. From that point. So we made it to the park. We parked. Now we're setting up camper and the campsite. Yeah, actually the drive wasn't bad. It felt longer than it was, but I thought it was actually going to take longer than it did. So me and my sister are taking a walk. I am looking for the dump station. I know I drove past it, but I did not see when I was driving it. And now I see it. I just want to look what it looks like because I do have to clean my tanks before we head back into Canada, because most of the provincial parks are closed that have dumps, and the ones that do open, they may be closed by the time we get into Canada. So I have to do it now. We went to the gatehouse to find out where to buy wood. You buy it there, and I don't know if this is because it's off season. They deliver the wood to you, which is actually pretty nice. I think that's pretty good, especially if your camper is already all set up and then you don't want to drive your vehicle. But yeah, anyhow, I don't think it's not that far from the campsite to the gatehouse to get the wood if you needed to carry it. Me and my sister have done further just for wood.
Yeah.
Yep, so they're going to deliver to us, and then my sister's probably going to make a fire.
Yeah, because it's almost your bedtime.
Yes, it is, because we're booking it back to Canada tomorrow. So I went to check out the day use area in this park. It's actually pretty nice. It sits on the river. I went there to see it. Unfortunately, there was somebody running her mouth, so I couldn't stay there long because she was just annoying, and I just didn't want to be somebody talking to enjoy that. So I'm heading back to camp, see if my sister has already built the fire. Okay, so here we are. we take 88, this route.
Yeah.
And then 86, then I believe this one, 219, goes into Buffalo.
Okay.
You have to go down to go up, kind of
Okay.
deal, right?
And if you go up, it's tolls or?
No, it's you go up, it takes longer, it takes an extra hour,
Okay.
which is weird. But if you take Highway 20, which follows 90 in a way,
Okay.
it's roughly 5 hours. But as you see that circle in Albany, it's kind of like it may choose our way home for us.
I see.
Because here's 20, that's 20 right there.
Right.
And the green is
86 sort of.
the route that's toll, right? And we want to avoid the toll.
Yeah. But then that's going to be hefty.
Yeah.
And then you want to go home as soon as possible.
Yep. Well, good morning. Last night was pretty decent weather. It did rain over the night. Right now it's spinning. It's supposed to stop around 9 o'clock here. Me and my sister's about to leave the state park and start heading towards the border. Yesterday we decided not to do a full run into where we live. So we're going to be stopping in Niagara Falls and staying at a hotel. Which allows RV overnights parking. So we're going to be there. Yeah, should be a 6-hour drive, maybe a little longer. The route is still not concrete how we're getting there, but we're probably taking Highway 20. Yep. So we stopped at a local gas station slash grocery store to use the washroom or restroom. A lot of stuff in there. Something we don't see at home is personal size pizzas, which I think is a great idea because usually a pizza is too big to eat.
Unless you're starving to death.
Yeah, but most of the time my pizza, I do not want to eat the whole pizza. That's why I do not eat pizza that much. The frozen pizzas. And then the cheese is not that, they're getting better though. My pizza is getting better. So we're still continuing our drive. I just wanted to give an update of this great gas station in New York on Highway 20. It's pretty nice.
Stewart's shop.
Yeah, it's called Stewart's Shop if you ever cross a by in it.
Oh, my face.
So me and my sister made it to the hotel in Niagara Falls, US. We were sharing a room. It's a queen size bed. There's nothing much about it. The hotel does have a pool. We used it for a while. The drive was amazing. I did all the driving today. I was very surprised at that. I say the drives, Highway 20, it was very scenic. on the full stretch. But maybe the last 2 hour mark of it did start to rain. Heavy in some spots and not heavy. Then when we got to Ancaster, 20 goes through Ancaster. That's when we hit traffic, and the way from there to the hotel was like almost 45 minutes. It was definitely traffic. So we were just going to spend the night, and tomorrow we cross the border back into Canada. I want to thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below, and see you guys on the next episode, on the next vlog. So me and my sister has just crossed the Canadian border. We had absolutely no problems. We were price shocked by the price of toll of the bridge. It was 8 something Canadian. It was $8.50 Canadian. The last toll we did, I think, was a lot less when we crossed over into America with the bridge. Yeah, now we're heading home on the 420. I think this is the 420. So yeah, we have roughly 2 to 3 hour drive home. If traffic is very light, it'll be a lot less. But we know this road.